and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black, Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. The number one official is out to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Hey, you sure you good?
As long as I don't ever see her face to face again, I ain't gonna trip on none of it.
You know, I just don't want to see you, lose it. You end up doing something that you can't come back from.
Please believe me, I'm very conscious of every decision I make. I don't trust your ass.
You didn't trust us this whole time?
By no means do I take disrespect lightly. Apologize for your very disrespectful question.
Apologize for what?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You got 5 seconds, or it's gonna get a hell of a lot more uncomfortable than it already is in this motherfucker.
Yo. I mean, y'all right when the shit started. Yo.
It's like we just left.
We just got home
Mm-hmm.
from the Kendrick concert, sponsored by Black on Black Prime. Being producers of a concert for the first time.
Imagine.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we were in attendance in Vegas this past weekend for the Kendrick and SZA concert.
Packed out. Niggas couldn't even get no merch. Like, the merch line was wrapped around and around the stadium,
which is ignorant. And then to find out you could buy the same merch online, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Much. Yeah. So that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah, it's just crazy how that works. Like promote that. Scan this QR code if you don't want to wait in line. Say that. Don't make people search for it. Like, how'd y'all find out it was they were selling online?
I saw before, like, it was just they pop ads and stuff like that on Instagram. Like, Interscope Records was selling it.
Yeah,
and I was just like, oh snap! I like this show right here. And at the time, I was like, I'm not about to pay the $100 right now. It was just, I'll just wait. So thinking that the line we're gonna get there early and the line gonna be long, but it ain't gonna be wrapped around the building. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, niggas really I'm not about to miss the concert. That's why I had to tell my wife, I was just like, we can't miss the concert for the merch. Like, we can miss DJ Mustard's set, it's fine. Right. I was like, there's no reason to miss this. I was like, we can get shirts the other day. I think a good idea for stadiums to do, like how at like baseball games, like you got a guy walking around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just have him come down the row, whatever. Like, each row, he got a little.
You're saying during the concert?
Yeah, it was like,
that's dangerous.
Shit, I got shirts.
That's dangerous. It's too dark for that. That nigga would get robbed.
Nigga, give me them.
Yep.
He would have hella money on him. It was just like a hunt. He would have 100.
Give you the shirts and the money, nigga. Everything going in the dark. But yeah, as far as the concert goes, pretty entertaining for the most part. I do feel like the two types of music didn't really. It was like watching two different worlds. Two different worlds of music. Like SZA has her lane of the type of music she makes, and then Kendrick has his lane. They when they collab together, they mesh well. But as far as a concert goes, it's just two different energies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, so you know what's funny, and everybody we were talking to about it, I never brought it up, but it's kind of to me like the idea of when Jay-Z and Beyonce went on tour. In my mind, I always was like, I don't know how that's gonna work. You know what I mean? It's niggas
I
that
actually saw
listen to
that one.
Jay-Z and niggas that listen to Beyonce.
So it's like I actually saw that concert.
You did?
Yeah, and so the difference, right? Jay-Z don't got hype music like that. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
I get what you're saying.
it was like he got some, but he wasn't doing that music. Like he wasn't doing like, you know, the stuff that'll like get you like off your feet and like dancing everybody in the crowd. Like it was more like he was just spitting and then she was just singing. It was like, but the mood was like level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like with this, you know what I mean? I agree with you or whatever. Like with the two worlds clashing, like I was super hyped when Kendrick was on, like I'm lit.
Yeah.
And then when SZA come on, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna sit down for a little while. But then once I
Yeah.
sit down, and it's like it's a little different. It's a little different to get up when Kendrick come back on.
Yeah.
I feel weird, but
Yeah. I was doing the same thing, but I wasn't sitting down like I don't want to hear SZA. I was sitting down
yeah,
because SZA has sit down music. She doesn't have turn up jump unless you there were people doing that.
right,
But to me, she doesn't have that type of energy. Like if Kendrick did this tour when he had just dropped the Big Stepper album, it would have made more sense. The
right.
GNX album is way more hype music than Big Stepper's album.
Yeah, that's actually a good point because those two definitely would have mixed, and it would have been like it would. Because it's funny because I'm actually the person that likes to chill at the shows. Like I'm not a
The
dancer.
calm down, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a dancer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like when we go to like little R&B shows, I was like, I'm chill. I hate when people actually stand up in front of me. So it's just like, damn, like I came here to actually enjoy the show. But then other people be just like, nigga, you can watch the show at the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, like I want to be here in attendance, but I like to chill. But yeah, I think that would have worked out. But that's not taking nothing away from SZA because she had a great show. It was visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. You know what I'm saying? I would actually go to a SZA show.
Right.
By you know what I mean, her doing her own thing. Maybe with somebody opening for her or a mixture show.
Yeah, it's just two different energies. Like I said, I do fuck with SZA too. So it wasn't like I was just like, oh my God, get her off the stage. It was just, oh, let me calm down. And then Kendrick comes, and it's like you gotta find the energy to get back up because we just sat back down.
Yeah.
But it was dope. It was dope from both angles. But I definitely felt like the energies were just not. It just wasn't the same energy for me from both sides. And then too, where we were sitting, the sound was bullshit.
So after your wife said what she said about like when you listen to it on the phone, I could hear it. Like I went back and looked at my videos today. I was just like, huh. Well, it was like, but there it's just like if I didn't know the words.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. I'm just like, somebody need to get in there and fix them speakers in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like we wasn't like so high up to where it was like nosebleeds. We was like second level.
Yeah, it was close enough to.
Yeah,
it was close enough. Right. But it's just like for some reason it sounded really muffled. Unless you're singing along and know the words, it sounded really muffled.
Yeah, it was a little. It didn't ruin it, but it was a little annoying because I like to hear. You know what I mean? Like I like to hear the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like to have like a more of a crisp audio experience when you like at a stadium because I've been to multiple concerts at this point, and it's like I never had it to where it was just like the audio just felt like it was muffled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
either way it goes, like we said, dope concert.
Yeah.
Leaving the concert was bullshit, but the concert itself was dope.
They need to figure that out.
That leaving shit, boy.
You know, I swear at the end of the day, I was like, man, like maybe we should have walked the opposite way because we walked everywhere everybody else was walking. Like, was it another way?
So no, so my cousin that was there too. They stopped. You know the way we were walking. She said they stopped right there at one of those random hotels and got an Uber right there.
That's what I think. I feel like that's what we thought about doing, but it was just like I don't know. I think just the trying to get somewhere that we was like I was trying to get away from people.
Yeah. So, but and also she had a head start though. Remember, we were standing there waiting for a minute. She was already walking.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe we should have left after. We didn't have to see Not Like Us. I mean, Gloria. I'm sorry, Not Like
Gloria.
Us. Yeah, we didn't have to see Gloria, even though I liked the song. Like we kind of knew that was the last one. We could have got a head start.
We could have started. We could have started moving, but it was a lot of when we got out. Then we was waiting to gather with everybody. Then we talked for a minute. Then we started walking. So it was already like everything had already thickened up. So it just that leaving part was horrible. But the concert itself was dope.
Yeah, it was fire. I don't have no like I can't think of anything else that to talk about when it came to something bad. It was just it was a good show. It's just I wish I could have heard it a little bit better.
Yeah,
I was a new fan. I'll be hot.
It was dope. I hope they put it out so I can rewatch it because I was really wanting to see the video that they did videos during the concert too.
Yeah,
where I couldn't really hear what they were saying either. It was muffled in the videos.
Yeah.
So the people that could hear was like laughing at the jokes being said and all that. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
it's funny because I've been ducking people posting the videos.
Yeah,
I've been seeing them posted. I was just like, I want to see it for myself. And I was like, ended up just being his face on the back screen. You know what I mean? But I was like, just like I said, with the visuals for SZA, whoever came up with that.
Yeah. That was fire. The graphics for when Kendrick was performing was dope.
Yeah.
Like when he did Not Like Us and all the black propaganda they threw on the screen, incredible.
Kendrick gonna put some dissection shit up in there. He gonna be just like, hey, all that stuff that when he was performing Not Like Us, all them little whatever, I was just like, it's probably 1,000,001 things up in there he wanted people to see.
Yeah, that you have to catch. You got to catch it when you watch it again. That was dope.
Yeah,
like the visuals on this was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't too much we can say or deep dive into.
It was just we was there. It was good. You know what I'm saying? If it come to your city,
right? We'll try to make that happen now that since we've officially sponsored our first concert. Try to get it to a city near you.
Maybe one day we'll give away one ticket. Sorry, we can't do two. So if you wanted to go with your wife, you got to get her a ticket. Or if you want to go with your husband, you got to get him a ticket. We'll sponsor one ticket.
So one lucky fan, you got to get there. We got a secret time, secret location spot to meet up. If you don't meet up, it's not on us. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Drawing coming soon.
And if somebody come before you and offer us more, you just came out here for nothing.
Once we hit 1 million subscribers, we'll start the drawing. So get run those subscribers up.
Hey man, manifestation, man.
You gotta make it happen. False advertisement works all the time.
Man, what? That's the way of the world. Yeah.
But anyways, man, let us know what y'all think if y'all saw the concert. Like, share, subscribe, talk to us, talk back. Wherever if you there, let us know below how y'all felt about the show if you went to it.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.